Hello guys, welcome to another video. First of all, I'd like to say that I have a Discord server and the link to it will be in the description. So join my Discord server and let's talk to each other. But yeah, that being said, let's get into the video. What if Minato had adopted Obito on a better route? Chapter 62 and part 62. Kakashi didn't even know where he was running to. He just needed to get away for a while. He had never lost to anyone this close to him before. Ino was his girlfriend and he had a crush on her as for as long as he could remember. Granted, he wasn't really sure if he loved her as he was only 13, but that didn't mean his emotion for her didn't run deep. After running for about 10 minutes, he stopped to catch his breath, finding a nearby tree to lean on. He wasn't really sure what running had accomplished for him, but it had made him feel a little better at least. He was pondering whether or not to go back to the village or when he heard a voice he didn't recognize. Kakashi Uchiha, may we have a moment of your time? Kakashi jumped about 5 feet into the air. Who said that? Who's there? A strange creature with a black hair and a white half black half and white half and a Venus flytrap Venus flytrap around him. He had the same cloak as those guys who had come to the village the other day. He introduced himself. Our name is Zetsu, and we have come here to see if we could help you through your pain. Kakashi wasn't sure about this guy. A small part of him was wanted to ask about the why they why but about the way he referred to himself as we, but that seemed kind of hypocritical. Kakashi seen that cloak before. The people who wear it tried to kill his friends. Zetsu nodded. Yes, although killing them wasn't really our end goal. We couldn't care less if they survived the extraction or not. Kakashi was curious as to what that supposed to mean. What extraction? Jitsu told him what he meant. Oh, we are trying to get the tailed beast from them. We intend to use their power for something very special. We are going to bring peace to the world and we would like your help. The pain you're feeling now, we are going to make sure that no one ever feels it again. Kakashi was getting more and more nervous about this whole thing. So why do you want Kakashi? He's just a tune-in. Jetsu understood his confusion. We have a mutual friend who has been keeping an eye on you for quite some time now. When we came here to look into the seven tails being moved here, we heard about your girlfriend dying. We told our mutual friend, and we are instructed to give you an offer to join us. Kakashi wanted to know who this mutual friend was, but Zesu stopped him before he could ask. We will talk more later. I am just here to let you know we would like you to come and stay with us. The member of our organization have seen more pain than most, and they are the perfect people to help deal with it and teach you how to help others deal with this. We will be in touch again. The day is out. Before the day's out. See you then. Kakashi watched him pierce into the ground and disappear. He was going to go back to the hidden leaf for now. There was a lot of things he needed to work out in his head. Obito listened to the crowd cheering at the announcement of the piece with the hidden cloud. He had to admit it lifted his spirit a little bit to hear all the villagers so happy, although he was still rather curious as to how Naruto would react to having to go to the hidden cloud. Strangely enough, that had actually been one of the biggest selling points for the villagers. The idea of two fully powered tail beasts in their village, and having two more allies was something none of them could even imagine. Obito jumped down from the roof of the Hokage building and immediately found Naruto running up to him. We are your why are you serious about me and who going to the hidden cloud? Naruto nodded. Of course, this is the only way you guys will get to properly know how to control your tail base. Naruto looked down at his feet. Not that I am not excited, but what about seeing all of my friends and family? Obito figured it. He would ask that. Don't worry, I have set it up so that you can come and visit the hidden leaf at least once a month, or have someone come and see you at the very least. I think you, Fu, and Gara might even have fun with this. Naruto did think that sounded too didn't sound that bad. Alright, I am in. I have got to get stronger. If that girl from the other day hadn't underestimated me and you hadn't gotten there so fast, who knows what would have happened. That girl almost hurt Hinata really bad. Obito was glad to hear it. That's good. This whole thing almost makes me feel better about the whole mess from the whole mess earlier. Naruto had the last bout. What mess, Obito, Uncle Obito? Obito didn't think he should answer that because just yet. I will tell you in a little bit. I think that I should tell everyone about that at once rather than once at a time. Naruto wondered what he was going to say now that he couldn't have said in an announcement, but he wasn't able to ask as Rin over with the looks, the distressed look on her face. Obito-kun, Kakashi ran off. Obito's mood turned right back to grim. What happened? Rin was parenting heavily. I told him about because she was his girlfriend and everything. And as soon as I did, he ran away. Obito was ready to go after him without any preparation. Just tell me what direction he ran in, and I will track him down. He couldn't have gotten too far. How long ago did he leave? Rin wasn't entirely sure. I'm not sure. I think about 20 minutes ago. I tried to chase after him, but he was running faster than I had ever seen him run before. Ovid was about to ask in which direction he had run in, but he felt something poking his ankle. It was it was Kakumi. I came with a message from Kakashi. He says he's sorry about running off and he will be back home soon. That's all I have been told to say. I will be back if I got anything else for you. The parents gave deep sighs of relief and Kakumi slithered away. Obito wasn't ready to lose to Ninja in the same day, especially his own son. Kakashi got back to the mansion and his mother was just about tackled him. Don't you dare ever go run off like that again. Do you know how scared you had me? Kakashi tried to wiggle out of her grasp. Mom, Kakashi was only gone for like half an hour. Rin didn't seem to care, and with the way you reacted to everything with I had no idea what you were going to do. Obito seemed a little bit angrier than Rin did. Kakashi, I know that you were upset, but running off did nothing but worry everyone. Kakashi thought that it did a little more than that. Kakashi, sorry. He just didn't know what to do. Aoito was surprised by that. This is the first time you have ever lost someone really close to you. That's when Naruto yelled, okay, what's going on with Ino? You keep on talking like something really bad happened. Rin looked over. Are there any of your friends who aren't here right now? Naruto looked around. just a few. Do you want me to get some clones and go get them? Rin nodded. If you don't mind. If you wouldn't mind, I don't want to tell this story more than once. Obito couldn't help but think how familiar that sounded to when the original Kakashi had died. This wasn't going to be a fun conversation. Everyone had gathered to the Hokage mansion to hear whatever the big news was. They were hoping it would be something good like what the hidden cloud, but sadly that wasn't the case. Obito told all of them what had happened to Ino, leaving a lot of them more gruesome at leaving lot of gruesome parts out. The reaction were more or less the same across the board. God damn it, that's real goddamn sad. The writer really likes to kill off the main few of the characters. God damn it. Everyone had Sakura burst into tears the moment she heard it, along with Hinata and Mito. Sai just stared at the floor for a while with a blank look on his face. Naruto and Sasuke were clearly getting choked up, but did their best not to show it. Kakashi, Shikamaru, and Choji had already heard the news, but still looked like they might be the saddest people in the world. Obito knew this was the first time they had lost one of their comrades. I know that this must be hard for all of you. And if you need to talk to your parents or myself, if you need to, please do. Shikamaru wasn't in the mood to talk. He got up and said, Inoichi just told my dad before we came here that the funeral is gonna be in a week. I will see all of you there. Choji got up and followed him, not in the mood for talking either. Anko and Tsunade sat down with the girls to comfort them while Iruka and Jiraiya put a hand on the boys' shoulder and told them that it would be okay. Everyone couldn't help but notice Kakashi was the quietest he had ever been in his life. Sasuke walked over to him as it was easy to see how devastated his cousin was. Kakashi, are you okay? Kakashi didn't even look him in the eyes. Kakashi's just got a lot on his mind. He's gonna go to his room for a while. Rin got up to stop him, but Obito said, hold on, sweetie. I will talk to him later. Rin wanted to be in there too. I am coming with you. You can't expect me to tell my son. You cannot expect me to let my son deal with this without me. Can you? Obito could see she had her just try and tell me no face on. So he knew she was serious. It was probably best for her to be in there anyways. Others stayed to help with the other kids. Kakashi looked out the window of his room in deep thought. Should he tell his parents about the Zetsu people? He said that he could take Kakashi to a place that would help him stop his pain and that he could make sure no one else ever felt this way again. Wouldn't his dad want him to do something like that? Obito knocked on the door and came inside. Kakashi, your mother and I would like to talk to you. Kakashi figured it was coming. Okay, what do you need? Karin smiled at him gently. Kakashi, you're more uh, co- cornered about what you need. Concerned about what you need. Kakashi sat down concerned about what you need. Kakashi sat down on his bed and Obito sat down next to him. I realize this must be very hard for you. Can you please tell us how you're feeling? Kakashi wasn't sure if he could describe it exactly. Kakashi feels like this is all a dream. Ino-chan couldn't be dead. She still had so much to do. She hadn't even met Chunin and Kakashi never felt like this before. It's like a whole part of his life is just gone. Obito knew that feeling all too well. I have lost a lot of people myself, Kakashi, so I know this isn't an easy thing to deal with. Kakashi looked up at his father. How did you get over it? Obito put his arms around his son's shoulder. You don't. You just find a way to cope. I use those I have lost to inspire me to get stronger, to make the world a better place. Kakashi was having a hard time picturing the world as a good place at the moment. What if the world wasn't? What if the world can get better? Would remember asking himself the same question when he found out about his younger brother. You just have to keep believing that it can. That's all you can really do. Rin asked Kakashi, "Can I get you anything? Anything you need me to do?" The Kakashi did have one thing he wanted. "Can you guys just stay here for a little bit longer?" That was one thing that was one thing they were really happy to do. And yeah, I'm sorry that my voice is so low today because I'm actually really sad and I recorded the previous part right after. I'm recording this part right after part 61. So yeah, I'm still a bit sad about the whole thing and that's why my voice is so low today. But yeah, that's all for this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.